Just another manic Monday.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's Monday, guys. Here we are.
God, we're having the most issues right now, guys. Please, just hang in there.
Bear with us.
Fucking Saturday we recorded the podcast because we were like, yo, we got friends coming over. We are going to be busy this weekend. Like, we just
Gonna
need to
be
get it
like
done.
on time, maybe ahead of schedule. Crazy.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, I'm like getting fucking ready for the day, and Chris is listening to the audio, and he's like, well, I think the thing wasn't plugged in fully. That's my theory.
Like the plugs on these microphones and all the cords and stuff, there's a lot of places for error. And some of them fuck up.
I think I fucked up, honestly, because it was mostly me. So we didn't have a fucking chance to do it again on Sunday, so now we're doing it now, and now they're doing like protests, which is like, fine, I hate Trump too, but there's helicopter noise right now, so we apologize for all of this.
Yeah, seems to have quieted it down a little bit, but...
Yeah, because they were like school protests, like people were walking out of school and shit, which is like, awesome, do your thing.
But also, what school is in class at 5 o'clock at night?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think they were just like, they walked out and then they all congregated here because they're going to rally the rest of the adults, I guess.
Maybe it just took them a couple hours to walk from UW to downtown.
Fuck? Do you think they actually did?
I have no idea. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I haven't been on like my social feeds at all today because I'm not going to lie. That's why today's episode, we're not going to talk about the election just because I need a break.
Yeah, and like we did a little bit like on the fucked up audio version that we did. And like, it's just like...
It ended up like, I'm not upset that it got fucking shitty audio because it was a real negative downer. And it's because every time I pick up my phone these days, and these days, I mean like the last 4, it's like I look and... it's not like I don't want to know these things because I do. It's just I'm getting like overloaded with how many bad decisions he's making right now that affect me. So I'm plugging a little.
Yeah, we got some things in this episode that are, some positive things. So we're just we're gonna talk about that stuff.
I just need a break from his name.
We need a little break. And this is Coffee with Rachel, by the way. I'm Chris.
I'm exasperated.
And
let's do this. We got a coffee here from Bincho Rose Barnett.
Honestly, this was a very interesting coffee.
Yeah, so first of all, this is like a metallic gold bag, which incredibly luxurious looking. Not hating it.
Yeah.
And this is the Gold Rush coffee.
And I gotta say...
I don't know where the brand... Oh, wait. Chase Coffee. Okay, so this is from Arizona as well.
Okay. I was gonna have to assume a Western Gold Rush place,
Yeah. It's the ultra premium light roast, and it is light, it is decadent. And where is my mug?
It's over there. It was really interesting to grind because I've never seen a coffee be the color that this coffee was. It almost had like a golden color to it. It was really weird.
So it's like a blonde roast.
Yeah, but it was like the most blondest of roasts.
It's me after my hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it though. I have a straw because I have a face mask on because my pores are just reacting to so much things right now. Oh
yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. So while we're at the top of the hour, let's fucking just do some quick announcement thingies.
Yeah.
So,
you don't have a fact?
Well, I guess I could do the fact.
All right. I kind of want to keep it kosher.
You want to know the fact?
Yeah,
all right,
I do.
You want that knowledge?
I'm really into it.
So the Boston Tea Party, heard of them before?
No, never have.
They convinced Americans to switch to coffee from tea as an expression of freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably where our love of coffee comes from in this country.
Yeah.
And, it would have been tea otherwise if we were still in the old English rule.
I mean, I guess. Like, I've had a lot of people that I knew that moved to England and now they are on tea. It's like, do you think that would happen to me? Like, do you think I would fully switch?
I don't know.
I think I would drink more because there's probably better quality teas out there, but...
Is Teavana a bigger brand than Starbucks in the UK?
Is Teavana even a thing in the UK? Who knows?
Who knows? Like...
Someone let us know, our British listeners.
Also, all right, so the announcement things. The gift exchange signups have closed, and you'll be getting your assignments by the next episode of the podcast, which we're not going to have an episode on Thursday because it's our anniversary.
Yeah, so Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday you'll get your things. I'm hoping before then.
Yeah.
But you'll get your assignments, and then you have until December 5th, your local time, to mail it out.
Yeah.
So very exciting. Lots of you guys signed up. I'm still going through all the entries. I'm up to like 350 right now, and I still know I got like hundreds more to go through. So
yeah. And if you're listening and you signed up, like please participate and don't leave the person hanging, because that would really suck. And we're like going by honor code, and like
we all need a little love right now. So.
I just really hope that everybody like does it that signed up. So
everybody seemed really enthusiastic in their comments.
I'm pumped. I'm pumpkined. I'm like ready to roll. I can't wait to see who I get, who you get.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool. So we have that, and also I guess speaking of coffee, and I'm holding a mug, we have some more merch. We came out with a Christmasified kind of artwork for our mug. It was also done by Michelle, who has done our original artwork for our album.
For our album.
I'm a platinum recording artist, you know.
Yeah, so it's just our album art, but we were wearing Christmas sweaters and Santa hats, and it's cute as fuck, and it's on a mug now if you want to buy it on districtalliance.com/Rachel Whitehurst, because we're lame.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what to do there.
Can we get that changed? I don't know.
Who's to say, honestly. But yeah, so another thing, speaking of mugs, one of my anniversary gifts for Chris came in the mail yesterday. Right. And like we're not like waiting at all. Like I keep
as soon as they show up in the mail, like
we unbox them together like nerds.
Honestly, like I ordered mine so early in advance because I didn't know how long it's gonna fucking take, because it's not like from like a retailer that
I fucked up with this thing that's coming from Spain. Up.
Listen, I think it'll still get here on time. And
there's still a few days.
Yeah, I still got something else that's coming in the mail that's not here yet. But you've given me a lot of gifts, but I really, really, really enjoyed that mug. It's so cool. It's such a creative idea.
Chris really likes, when it comes to like Harry Potter merch, he's not for like the super obvious thing, I would say.
There are some, like, you know,
mugs.
Our mugs that we have, those are fantastic.
And those are like straight up like,
they just look regal and like so cool.
I mean, I can be like lame with mugs. I mean, like, I don't know.
But like, thinking about, like, we were talking about tattoo ideas yesterday, and I figured, you know, it's probably going to be something Harry Potter related, and so I want something that's like very...
At a first glance, you wouldn't know where it's from, but if you
know, you know.
Yeah, and I like that too. You know?
And so that's like what this mug is. So why don't you fucking say what it is?
So what is that? The second book? Or no, third book.
Third, yeah.
It's, you know, when he's in divination, right? That's the right class. And they do like the tea grinds at the bottom of the mug, and it makes a grim, which is like not a good sign, sir.
Not a good sign.
So on Etsy, there were a bunch of people that were doing this, but there was this one artist, I think it was T.O. and Co. I can like link it or something if you guys are interested. But it's just like a plain white mug, so there's nothing on the outside, but on the bottom of the mug, it's just like the tea grains making the grim, and it looks really like authentic from like the movie. It was
like dotted in there with paint, like little dots. Yeah, she used like
porcelain pen. It's really fine.
So cool, and it's just like so like
it's a big hefty mug too, which I didn't realize how big it was until it got here. I was like, yes,
it's such a nice mug. But, like, it's just, like, a tiny little hint of, like...
A hint of HP.
Yeah. You said that there was, like, a bunch on there that, like, they had that, but then they also said,
like... mischief managed. I was like, those are not in the same moment. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's still, like... I know everybody likes that quote, too, but... Mm-hmm. Or it said, like, 9 3/4. I was like, that's just not...
I'm still mad. You got me another mug before, and it was, like, one of those heat change mugs, and it said, like...
It had the map, and it was, like, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and then when you poured hot liquid in it just said, like, mischief managed.
Yeah, but, like, that mug... We had
got destroyed.
Yeah, we had a Dexter mug that worked like that, too, but it was, like, the actual, like, ceramic change colors. I don't know how the fuck it works, but,
who's to say?
But this one was just, like, a sticker on the outside of it, and so it, like, got worn off in the wash, and I was really sad about it, because I liked that, too.
Yeah, I can get you another one of those, though, because they're on Amazon.
Yeah.
We only got, like, Harry Potter-themed gifts for this. Is the Harry Potter anniversary.
Yeah, fuck, like, wool or wherever the fuck it's supposed to
be.
Yeah,
it's
like...
supposed to be... I mean, we're not married, but, like, wool, like...
Oh my god, we should go through the list of, like, things sometimes and be like, what are the gifts that you're supposed to get on each year?
God.
Because there's apparently, like, an old age and, like, a new age version of each gift.
A modern, yeah. Because, like, wool is very not modern.
One of them is, like, wood or steel
I'm
or something
wood.
like that.
But like honestly, you could get like a nice ass coffee table or something, or like your watch that's wood.
True.
Yeah, I did that, bitch. Whatever.
So, speaking of the holidays, and packages, we've got something else coming in the mail tomorrow.
The only thing I'm having right now that's bringing me joy is the amount of things that are arriving in the mail.
Yeah. You know something's gone bad when we got lots of packages showing up.
Honestly, I shop when I'm like really distraught. It's probably not a good method.
But hey, shopping therapy, whatever the fuck is
retail therapy,
shopping therapy, sure.
So we got another fake Christmas tree because
but we invested in a good one.
Yeah, but it was half the price as the retail price.
Yeah, like we got a deal, but like we had a shitty one.
What were we watching? And they were like, "Go to Home Depot for a fake lit Christmas tree. They're so good."
You were reading a news article about somebody getting fucked over by Home Depot, but then it turned out for the best. Like,
I don't know, but they have they had a good selection, and I found this one that was like, what is it, like 6.5 feet tall, and it's like dense, and like the actual leaves look like real pine
They're
needles.
called real feel trees.
Stop!
That's seriously, that's what they're called, real feel.
And it was like $400, and I was like, I'm tempted. Like, I was straight up tempted. And then we found it for half the price on Amazon, so we're doing it because it like had really good reviews. It looked really good. I was looking at the photos that people took like in their own house. That's when you really fucking tell. And it was like perfect. And I'm like, sweet, because we get one like almost every year, and we spend like about $100 on it, and like they're never good, and they always fall apart.
Yeah, I'm trying to invest in any furniture type things or like stuff like that to be like better quality things that last.
We have such shitty like Christmas decor. Everything is just from Target, and like it doesn't last. Like the stockings are fine.
Yeah.
But like everything has like cracks in it.
Basically,
like,
it's a tree because I don't like the cheaper trees out, like the little pines. That's what you call them, I guess. Like
the pines.
Yeah, like.
Well, that tree had been through it. Like Lila knocked her over, and
also that was one.
It was also like 4 feet tall. Like, it was not.
Yeah.
A great.
That
size.
was also when I was using the trunk of my car as a closet, and so it was just in the trunk of my car rolling around. Yeah.
I would say a little ruffled.
Oh
yeah, we had to we bought literally the green garland, as I say, and we like wrapped it in the inner like trunk. It's not a trunk, it's like one pole.
Yeah.
And we tried to like make it look like a little bit more like
dense.
Beefy.
Yeah, beefy.
A beefy tree. Like that's all she wrote. It didn't work. So we'll give you our formal review of our new fucking tree. We're gonna honestly like for our anniversary, because like our anniversary is like the same day that Harry Potter comes out, but I don't want to do that day because I don't want to wait in line.
We're gonna go on the weekend, this coming weekend.
Yeah, fuck that. So like we're gonna go Christmas decoration shopping for our anniversary like during the day, and then we're gonna go out to dinner and shit.
Honestly, sounds like a perfect day.
I cannot wait because we're gonna be. Last year we didn't decorate until like I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because I was unemployed until like 2 weeks before Christmas, so like
the bitterness is still there. He's still there.
Guys, I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of getting this job.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like it was literally like last week that
It's wild. Like you guys have been on this fucking journey, and it feels.
We finally feel like at ease in that regard. Like. For the first time in forever, bitch. Probably since we moved here.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how, like, less anxious I am since we both have decided, like, what we're doing with our fucking careers.
Yeah, and we're, like, getting on the paths there, so it's like...
Like, I have so much more in my life under control right now. Like, my sleep schedule, my eating, like, just exercise, like, all of these things. Hanging out with people. Like, I feel like I've been... more social in the last couple of months just because I'm like once you get that like career kind of crap like settled slightly, you just have like so much more mental space to like not be suffering. It's crazy.
Oh man, yeah.
So and it's like right in time for the holidays, so what's gonna happen? Like the big one.
Yeah, what the fuck is gonna happen?
That'll kick off 2016's end, you know?
That would be like the most fitting end to 2016.
I was watching, not to talk about like the election, but like, you know, John Oliver did his like bit.
I saw it, I want to watch it.
It's great. It's like 30 minutes of like you're nodding along. You know, you're like, yeah. And it ends with just a big fuck you to 2016. He like goes around and there's just so many people like out on the streets just being like, fuck you 2016. There's like celebrities. And then he like explodes this giant thing that says 2016 at the very end, because like honestly it was a pretty shit
We
year.
thought 2015 was bad. 2016 was like, nah, hold my beer.
It's like you last saw her as bad. Here's bad point 2 or whatever. I don't know. You know that meme? It's like, you've heard of bad, but have you heard of 2016? You know what I mean?
I haven't seen this meme.
Listen, I honestly butchered that. Like, you want a chopped up meme? Just call me. But Chris found this weird thing to do today.
Yeah, it's we try and find more ways to learn about ourselves, whether it's that 16 personalities quiz we took forever ago and did it to the cats as well.
What were the cats? I don't even remember.
I don't remember anymore. And also just taking random MySpace things that we've done as well. Now, I think I've seen this before, and I think it's from the New York Times.
Which is like, finally a quiz that's from like a reputable somewhat source, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a dialect quiz where like you choose how you say different things, and then it'll show you a map of like where it thinks you should be from based off of that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And like I know that me and you have like similar dialects, but we did grow up in different parts of PA, and I say things in other ways than you.
PA is apparently very niche when it comes to like fucking words, because like remember Mischief Night's like one fucking neighborhood in Pennsylvania.
It's literally my neighborhood. Like, it's just like this little tip. I don't know. All right, so let's get into this.
Yeah, you got it loaded?
Yes, Chris, I've got it loaded. Like, shut up.
Okay, so the first one says, how would you address a group of 2 or more people? And the choices are you all, yous, you lot, you guys, youans, yins, what? You, other, or y'all.
So, like,
I say you all, I think, most.
I'm going to say you guys.
Yeah, I feel like you say you guys.
Like, to the cats, I'm thinking, like, you guys, stop. You know? You get me?
Yeah. I feel like I'm transitioning slowly to y'all. And I have no idea why.
I tweet a lot of y'all, but I never actually say it.
It's because it saves space.
Yeah, that's... Oh my god! Is there, like, a study for, like, how Twitter has shaped our fucking linguistics?
Because it's not, like, the T9 word era where LOL and OMG were born from. But
yeah, but, like, there's definite things that I do. Like, I never say y'all out loud, but, like, on Twitter, I'm like, y'all, peep this.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay.
And I'm glad that they got rid of the thing, though, where, like, the photo or a link takes up your tweet.
Oh my god.
Genius.
It is so fantastic.
Thank you. You've saved me. All right, next page.
Well, it says that it shows a map after each single one.
Oh, and
where? It does
not on my phone.
Not on yours?
Don't look at your map, bitch. Don't.
Okay,
so question number 2 is, how do you pronounce shit, I don't even want to say it, you know what I mean?
Oh god, is yours different?
Caramel.
Oh god, yours
I don't.
Your question is different than mine.
Oh fuck. All right, whatever. Mine's caramel or whatever. So here's the thing: I say it both ways, like as you just heard.
It's contextual.
It depends on the. It's like caramel frappuccino, but it's like
a caramel is a
caramel,
candy. Yeah.
Caramel corn, caramel macchiato. You know, like
it's weird.
It's something. So it says with 2 syllables caramel, with 3 syllables caramel. I use both pronunciations interchangeably. I use both pronunciations, but the 2 have different meanings. I'm going to say that because I know the contextual differences.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, mine was, what do you call the small road parallel to a highway?
The bike lane? I don't know. I don't drive.
A frontage road, service road, access road, feeder road, gateway. We have them, but I have no word for them.
Me?
I've never heard of this concept or other. Okay, I've never heard of this concept.
Okay, I know what they're talking about. It's the part where, like, you merge on, all right?
No, they're not talking about that. They're just talking about, like, roads that are running, like, alongside of a highway, but have some other sort of, like, purpose, and I have no idea.
Like a walkway or something?
No, it's like a separate road.
I don't know what this means. I don't even...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What do you call the long sandwich that contains cold cuts, lettuce, and so on?
I know this.
We all fucking know. We got sub, grinder, hoagie, my bitch. Hero, poor boy, bomber, Italian sandwich. Who the fuck says that? That's a Canadian term, right? Like, baguette, sarnie?
Well, considering it's called Hoagie Fest for a fucking reason.
It is a hoagie. Like, is there a sub fest? That could be anything. It could be Subway.
Subscribers, you know.
Submarine. Okay. Subpar. Shut up.
What would you call a sale of unwanted items on your porch, in your yard, etc.? A tag sale, a yard sale, a garage sale, a rummage sale, thrift sale, stoop sale. Weird. Carport sale.
You have to have a stoop to say that, you bitch.
Stoop kid, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that live in fucking... you know what I'm saying.
Carport sale, sidewalk sale, jumble sale, car boot sale, patio sale, or other. I think I say yard sale, but I do say garage sale, too.
Shit, like, when I was young, we had both.
Yeah.
It was either garage or yard. What about all those signs that say yard sard?
We've all seen one.
Okay. Why does that happen? Like, what takes over the brain when you're making that sign? Okay.
Sardines?
Yeah, right? What do you call an easy high school or college class? A gut, a crypt course, a crypt course, a crip course, a bird, a blow-off, meat, or other? I straight up don't understand this question.
I call it a shitty class I don't care about.
Like, call it math. I'm gonna write other, a blow-off.
What, are you getting a blowout or something?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
What do you call the thing from which you might drink water in a school? A bubbler, a water bubbler, a drinking fountain, a water fountain, or other. I say water fountain.
Water fountain. A bubbler.
A bubbler. We're not fucking smoking. Like, what the fuck?
A water bubbler. That's different.
That is something different.
Like, what kind? Do you have, like, what is it? What's an expensive water brand? I can't even name one. I'm the Tap-a-Binge.
Tap-a-Binge?
Swirl, tap, and buff. My face mask is, like, flaking off, and, like, when I laugh, I see particles floating. It's a lot. What do you call a large motor vehicle used to carry freight? A semi-truck, a tractor-trailer, a trailer truck, a transfer truck.
Oh my god, what the fuck's that?
But, like, here's the thing. Like, a tractor-trailer is different than a semi or whatever, right? I don't fucking know.
Nah.
Who's to say? I don't drive. I'm not qualified to answer this. A transport, a truck and trailer, a semi-trailer, an 18-wheeler, a truck, a rig, big rig, lorry.
Holy fucking shit! Oh my god!
I'm going to say a truck, or I would probably call it, like, a big-ass truck.
Oh my god.
But just a truck.
Okay, so I have... How do you pronounce the words Mary, which is like the name Mary, Merry as in Merry Christmas, and Mary is in getting married?
It's not Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas.
Okay, so it says all three are pronounced the same. All three are pronounced differently. Mary... Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't say these out loud because, like... Name and Christmas are pronounced the same way, but wedding is different, and then it has, like, the different variations.
So, no, that. It's like the wedding and the name are pronounced the same. Christmas is different.
I'm a piece of shit, and I pretty much say them all the same fucking way.
Say it.
Merry.
Wish me a happy holiday right now.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my god, he does. It's Merry Christmas.
See, I say them all the same.
Merry Christmas. Shit, what do I say?
Oh my god, Christmas. I'm sorry, I just looked at the map of... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was going to say, it's like, I'm... From the eastern Pennsylvania, it's like the least similar the way that I say it, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, you're right. Oh, fuck.
I'm just blowing your mind.
I don't like this. Do you pronounce caught and caught the same? Clearly, I just pronounce them differently. It's, you caught something, like, I caught.
You really got that ought.
Now I'm, like, enunciating it, but it's like, alright, like, I caught a flu, or like...
How about you, like, you taught?
But a cot. It's a cot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manicotti.
Manicotti, manicotti. Like, that's different.
Those are two different things.
That's two shakes of a lamb's tail away.
Okay, what do you call a traffic situation?
Wait, just saying, I got the Mary question, so I'm just going to answer it. Like,
okay.
All three. Shit.
What do you call a traffic situation in which several roads meet in a circle? a rotary, a roundabout, a circle, a traffic circle, traffic circus. I have no word for this or other. I call it a
It's not a cul-de-sac, right? Like, that's different?
No. It's like where all the roads meet and then they're like driving around in a circle and then you're trying to fucking get your way out.
Oh, man. All these driving ones really get me. Like,
I call that a roundabout.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know what I would call it. What is the distinction between dinner and supper? Supper is not for me. Like, I've never
supper,
said that.
No. That's like what
supper,
you called,
I picture like an old woman.
That's what you called dinner in 1950s.
Exactly. Like. All right, so supper is an evening meal. Dinner is eaten earlier. Supper is an evening meal. Dinner is the main meal. Dinner takes place in a more formal setting than supper. There is no distinction. They both have the same meaning. I don't use the word supper. Okay. Or dinner, you know. I'm saying I don't use the word supper.
Okay.
Sorry. That was confusing.
What do you call the small gray bug that curls up into a ball when it's touched?
Oh, a roly-poly.
A pill bug, a doodle bug.
A doodle bug? That's my next cat.
A potato bug. Oh my god, it's like Lucky Bug. Squeezy, it could be doodle bug.
Wait, do you honestly think that they named him Lucky Bug because he low-key looks like a roly-poly?
Oh my god, please. I hope they did.
That's probably
It's
what
probably
it is.
not that deep. Like, we're going too deep.
Figured it out. Conspiracy theory confirmed.
Okay, so doodle bug, potato bug, roly-poly.
Yes, bitch.
So bug, basketball bug, twiddle bug, roll-up bug, woodlouse, millipede, centipede. I know what this creature is, but have no word for it. I have
Squeezy. In a nutshell.
God, and I have no idea what this creature is. I say roly-poly.
Yeah. I would only say the pill bug now because of Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you call the rubber-soled shoes worn in gym class or for athletic activities? Sneakers, shoes, gym shoes, sand shoes, jumpers, tennis shoes, running shoes, runners, trainers. I have no general word for this or other. I would say sneakers.
Sneakies.
But then again, I would also call it by the brand. Like, I'd be like, can you hand me my Nikes? Like,
yeah.
But sneakers.
Okay, what do you call the...
my fucking parallel road thing.
Okay.
I'm calling that... I have never heard of this concept.
I love that.
Oh, and then roundabout, that one, I'm also going to say I have no word for this. Okay, go ahead.
What do you call the insect that flies around in the summer and glows in the dark? Lightning bug, firefly. I use lightning bug and firefly interchangeably. Peeny Wally. I have no word for this or other.
I have no word for Peeny Wally.
What the fuck? Who says Peeny Wally? I say lightning bug.
Same. What do you call a big road on which you drive relatively fast? A highway. A highway, a freeway, a parkway, a turnpike, expressway, throughway. A freeway is bigger than a highway.
What is happening?
A freeway is free, i.e. doesn't charge tolls. A highway isn't. A freeway has limited access, no stoplights, no intersections, whereas a highway can have...
What is going on?
See, like, it's the Pennsylvania Turnpike, though. Like, that's a turnpike, but the rest of them I would say, like, we're getting on the highway.
Yeah, that's what I just general.
But sometimes it is the expressway or some shit. Like...
I remember there was the Schuylkill Expressway.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Pennsylvania Turnpike, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Did I make that one up?
No, the Pennsylvania Turnpike. That's definitely one.
Because now the only road I can name in Seattle is Olive Way and I-5. Like, that's all I know.
Those are the only roads that exist.
I guess Pike and Pine, but, you know, Broadway. The end.
What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? Sun shower. The wolf is giving birth.
What?
The devil is beating his wife.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Monkey's wedding. Fox's wedding. Pineapple rain.
That's fun.
Liquid sun. Or I have no term or expression for this. I'm gonna say a sun shower.
I was gonna say a sun shower, or I would just call it rain.
The wolf is giving birth.
I'm sorry, but that's a lot. What do you pronounce? How do you pronounce the first soy?
Oh my god!
The first soy latte that you ever had in me.
Oh,
finally
fuck.
Get to use that. How do you pronounce the first syllable of lawyer? rhymes with boy, rhymes with flaw. Oh. Yeah, loy, like boy. Lawyer.
Lawyer or lawyer?
It's a loy.
Yeah.
A lawyer.
Loy.
What do you call what do you call a traffic jam caused by drivers slowing down to look at an accident or other diversion on the side of the road? Rubbernecking.
Yeah.
Rubbernecking is the activity that causes the traffic jam, but I have no word for the traffic jam itself.
Wait, is it for the traffic jam?
What do you call a traffic jam caused by drivers slowing down to look at an accident?
Yeah, they're right. It is the activity. Like, you are rubbernecking, but that's an accident.
Yeah.
Like...
Gaper's block, Gaper's delay,
Squeezy.
Looky-loo, curiosity delay.
Curiosity delay! So formal.
Gawk block. I have no word for this or other. I'm going to go with rubbernecking.
I would say the one that's rubbernecking is the activity or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want. Yeah.
That's what I would do. What do you call the sweet spread that is put on a cake, frosting or icing? Okay, both.
Ooh.
Frosting and icing refer to different things. Both, neither, other. I would say both. I don't think that they refer to different things. It's just like I use them interchangeably.
I say frosting is like, like the
You're
whole covering
a cake.
The whole covering of the cake. Icing I feel like is when you're like doing something like fine or like
but
making flowers or whatever.
It's like a cake has frosting on it, but like a cookie has icing on it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So I'm just going to say both.
What do you call the small freshwater lobster often found in lakes and streams? Crawfish, crayfish, crowfish, crawdad, mudbug. I have no word for this critter. Why did I say critter? I say crawfish.
It was crayfish where I grew up, but I wouldn't call it that because I'm educated. You know what I mean? Like
I wouldn't call that because I just don't.
Because I know it's not the real, but like I'm gonna say that because that's how I was supposed to say it based on where I live.
I feel you.
But I knew it was not the real word. It's just like we call it a crick. Like, why?
Pennsylvania.
I didn't say that, though, because I was like, there's two E's, bitch.
Pennsylvania is the black hole of English language.
We don't know what's going on there. Everything's a Foshnot, and who cares? The traffic jam. That's the activity, rubbernecking. Yay.
Oh, okay.
What do you call something that is across both streets from you at an intersection or diagonally across from you in general? Oh, so kitty corner, kidda corner, cater corner, catty corner, kitty cross, kitty wampus.
Oh my god, I've heard that before, actually.
Shut up. I would only use...
Kitty wampus.
Oh, that's how you say. Clearly I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would only use diagonal for this. I have no term for this. Okay, diagonal. Yeah, like, I don't use any of these kitty corner.
Yeah.
Kitty corner is like, Lila's in that corner, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
How do you pronounce B-E-E-N? Bin. Like, with the vowel in sit, with the vowel in C, with the vowel in set. Bin, sit, bin, see, bin, set. Like, so, okay, so it's the sit.
It's bin. Yeah.
Bin, sit. Like,
I've been here.
Yeah.
Not been here, or... what's
set.
the other one? Been here.
Ben.
Well... That's
You've
different.
No, I still say Ben.
I never say Ben, let's be real. Okay. What do you call the area of grass between the sidewalk and the road? The berm, parking.
Oh my god.
Tree lawn, terrace, curb strip, beltway, verge. I have no word for this. Other. I would call it grass. So I'm going to write other.
Okay. How do you pronounce the second syllable of pajamas? With the vowel like jam or with the vowel like palm? I say pajamas, not pajamas.
Yeah, pajamas.
Yeah.
But I also say PJs.
Yeah.
Or hand me that shirt. What do you call the small freshwater lobster?
Oh, and I have, what do you call the grass area?
A crayfish.
I have no word for that grass area.
Oh, and then doodlebug. I'm going to go with roly-poly.
And I've got rubber-soled shoes, so I'm going with sneakers because I do that.
What do you call a drive-through liquor store? Well, we didn't have those in PA.
We barely had liquor stores.
A brew-through, a party barn, a bootlegger, beer barn, beverage barn. We have these in my area, but we have no special term for them. I've never heard of a such thing. That's me.
And I had the caramel. So I'm going to say I use both pronunciations interchangeably.
What do you call the night before Halloween? Gate night, trick night, mischief night, cabbage night, goosey night, devil's night, devil's eve. I have no word for this. Mischief night.
Okay, and I have what do you call something that's across the street from you, like the diagonally thing? I say kitty wampus. No,
you say kitty corner sometimes, or like catty corner, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I honestly say it's catty corner.
Yeah, that's what you say.
I'm such a fucking twat.
No, I like it. It's fun. I'm just like a diagonal. What do you call the thing that you drink water from at school? That is a water fountain.
Bubbler. I got, how do you pronounce ant? Like A-U-N-T? So with the vowel like A-H, the sound of ant.
Like the bug, I pronounce it.
Then the vowel in caught. And then there's like interchangeability between all of those different ones.
I never really say aunt.
I say ant. I just always say ant.
Yeah, I know. I know it's harsh as hell, but it's the life. Life.
You have those harsh A's. Like you have a lot of.
I do have a harsh A, like my ass, honestly.
Orange.
Orange. What do you call the insect that flies around in the summer? That is a lightning bug.
Oh, and I have what's the distinction between dinner and supper? I don't use the word supper.
How do you pronounce crayon? With one syllable rhymes with man. Crayon. I honestly hate that.
Oh my god. They use rose art crayons, let's be real.
With two syllables sounds like crayon, which is me. Crayon. With two syllables where the second syllable rhymes with dawn. Crayon. What's the difference between crayon and crayon?
I guess you're
I'm a crayon. I'm an yeah. And sounds like crown, which I've also heard. I'm going to say crayon.
Okay, and I had caught and caught, so I'm going to go different.
Yeah. Ooh, what do you...
Actually, you know what? I kind of say them the same, like caught and caught. Like, I do say them the same.
Yeah, yours are... Yeah.
I'm just too lazy about this shit.
I have the Jew... in me. She's there.
And before you go, I have what's the Halloween? I call that mischief night.
Okay. What do you call a sweetened carbonated beverage?
Ooh.
A soda, a pop, Coke, tonic, soft drink, lemonade, Coca-Cola, fizzy drink, dope, other, soda.
Soda. And I mean, I have the long sandwich with cold cuts on it.
Shit.
Call it a fucking hoagie.
Call it a hoagie. I got it.
Oh, you're done? Let me just finish mine up real quick. So I got the grassy area between the sidewalk and the road. I don't have a fucking word for that. And then I have the soda for the sweetened carbonated beverage. And last one is frosting or icing. I say different things different times.
Okay.
It's loading for me.
I have exactly where I came from.
Oh my god.
Philadelphia. Really? It says Newark and P. Yonkers. I don't know what the hell that is.
What?
Maybe it's... it literally says P. Yonkers. I'm not really sure what... Do you live there, guys? But Philadelphia, yeah. Because I was right there.
Okay, so my map is also... The heat of it is right in eastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I would say that as well.
I'm trying to look and see...
It says the least similar is like Texas for me.
Oh, yeah, if I show least similar, what's most least similar? Mine is Minneapolis and Milwaukee and Grand Rapids.
Is the most...
That's the least similar for me. The most similar is Philadelphia, Orlando, and St. Petersburg.
Weird. Yeah, mine got me exactly where I'm from, but yeah, Texas is my... And Louisiana as well.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
It says the most distinctive answer for Philadelphia is answering it as a hoagie, as a long sandwich. Like that'll get you Philly if you answer that.
So that's interesting.
And the most distinctive answer for Orlando was calling it a sun shower for raining in the sun.
Okay, so mine was a hoagie for Philly.
And same for St. Petersburg as well.
For Newark, it was mischief night.
Okay.
And Yonkers. Oh, Yonkers refers to like the super northeast.
Oh,
you see that? And like the very tip of Florida's penis. I'm not really sure what's happening. And that's sneakers. That's interesting.
That was fun.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you take that quiz. We'll tweet it.
Yeah.
So you guys can take it too, because that would be fun. I wonder, I guess it's just for the United States.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's one for your country too on the internet, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move into...
Well, I did want to bring up, we are going to do some questions, but I also found, I like to point out some things that are just going on the Reddit. And you guys have started a conversation about what you guys do for self-care.
Okay.
And so, I just figured I'd read through some of what you guys are saying, we could
give our own things that we do.
Yeah, and you can get some ideas about how other people are doing their self-care, because we can all use a little self-care in this time, am I right?
You're not wrong.
Okay, so the person who made this post said that Rachel once mentioned yoga with Adrian in a video, and I've been in love with Adrian's yoga videos ever since. And then they linked the one that's like to yoga to calm your nerves, and so that's what they do, which is just really awesome. I definitely yoga with Adrian always.
She's the tits, like the greatest.
I feel like all the other like yoga instructive videos I've ever seen are like just very much like a formal kind of like class, almost, where she's just like a friend that's sitting down with you doing yoga with you.
It feels so much more personal and so much more like calm. I don't know. I like it a lot.
It was really nice.
And she's got a cute little personality.
And she makes jokes during it too. Like.
Yeah, it's fun. And she's got several videos for like relaxation, anti-anxiety, anti-stress, winding down for bed. Like, there's
for like
so
every
many.
scenario. There's like one for like if you've got gas, or like one if you've got heartburn and
or
period
headaches.
Cramps.
Yeah. Oh my God, the period cramp one is so good. It's just like if you have the energy to even like get onto the floor to do a couple of moves, like it's so worth it, because it just relaxes you and relieves some of the tension. It's so nice.
Speaking of that, you just found something out about what's going to happen next month.
Oh my God, yeah. I was just looking at my Clue app, and like I'm definitely going to have my period for Christmas. So like, thanks.
That's just,
Yeah, because I had like a really shitty day today, and I was like, why am I in just like crappy mood? And then I looked, and I'm literally in the PMS cloud right now. I'm like, oh.
That's why.
So I'm very excited, because a lot of people, like when I talk about how bad my cramps are, a lot of people are like, oh, go vegan, like blah, blah, blah. Apparently that's supposed to help in some way. I really don't understand how, but I'm interested.
It's done weird things already, so who knows.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they are like this week, because I haven't had any dairy in over a month, and like I've only had like one thing that had meat in it. So like pretty much, and that was like good. Forever ago too. So like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I'm interested to see. I'll report back. I feel like I'll keep reporting back though, because this is like the first month.
Yeah, it might take
so it might not even
months.
be right yet. But I just like, what's the science behind that? I'm not really sure.
Is there like chemicals in like meat or dairy?
I feel like eating whole foods in general could help, because like processed foods like already make you feel like shit, and then when you have your period, you like already feel so lethargic. So if it's like energy levels, I can understand, but I don't know. Like,
but maybe like the extra energy helps combat the cramps. I don't know.
True. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so then somebody else posted, I love working outside. Doesn't have to be anything major, but running and hiking in nature always helps me reset my mind. Also, just going somewhere pretty and sitting and listening to the sounds is helpful. If you can get into nature and listen to the quiet, that's ideal. But it could be nice, too, just to sit in a busy place and hear everyone and everything.
I love people watching. That's what I do now. Like, so when I have my therapy session, I like to take like an hour to 2 hours afterwards to just be by myself and to kind of like think about it, and or get into like a book is just what I find is really nice. So I've made like a habit now where I go to a coffee shop and I sit there, and it's nice to like people watch and like hear other people's conversations. I know it's lame, but like you just feel like you're...
It could be nice to be like out and about, but like still just doing something like reading a book and just getting really soaked into it, but like being out in like in an atmosphere.
It's nice. Like, and then you get to like the weather and the sunshine, because I always have to walk from there, and then I walk home, and it's like a nice like 25-minute walk, and that walk is also a good part of like my thinking space for it. And it's just nice, and it's become like a happy habit that I have now, and I look forward to it every week. But I also look forward to going to my session, because I know that it's a nice time to spend on myself.
Yeah. Okay, so this person said, I turn off everything except maybe Netflix and cross-stitch. No phone, no computer, just me, a lighthearted show I'm binging, and some tiny little stitches.
Yeah, I like crafting, but having something light on, like Food Network or something like that.
Yeah, that's like perfect. It's always like HGTV or Food Network, critiquing either house choices or chopped dish decisions.
Yeah.
And being like...
And like Animal Crossing on the side if I'm not doing a craft at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, yeah, I'm like the type of person that like, I used to be really attached to my phone, and I think the more and more I became more reliant on my phone for work, the less enjoyment I had out of just being on it. So now I like take like breaks from it, and like my phone is pretty much always on Do Not Disturb as well, just because I like to go to my phone when I'm in the mood to be talking to people or like reading the news and stuff, and I don't like to have like alerts. Yeah, like if I finally get my mind turned off from something like that, I don't want to have like my phone lighting up prompting me to like be, I don't know, like at the ready, I guess. Yeah, by that again, if I'm like relaxing finally. And also just having my phone set to that fucking night shift.
No, yeah.
That really helps, because I have it now, it just turns on with like the sun setting and rising. And it's really works great because I've been sleeping better. So, and I try not, now that I read before I go to bed too, and like I'm not looking at my phone, like the last thing I do before I go to bed, besides setting my alarm, it's really nice because I've been sleeping better.
I've been purposely leaving my phone like on the opposite side of the room, so that way like if I am just like sitting here trying to like zone out into a TV show, then like I'm not tempted to just like scroll Twitter or Reddit like while I'm just sitting here,
Yeah. Because usually when I'm doing that, I'm like coming up with like things to talk about for the podcast. So I'm like low key working while I'm trying to relax. I'm like looking at news apps, like being like, what's something that we can bring up this week?
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I just need to like not do that.
Okay, this person said, this is such a good idea about the thread. Then personally, for me, it's finding balance in both indulging and exercising. Like when I'm sad, I will fucking eat an entire box of pasta, but also go on a run to help with my headspace. Treat yourself.
Yeah, I eat what I want if I'm really stressed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you can't be
just like, I don't know, like you got to give yourself like some
comfort.
Yeah, some comfort.
Like obviously like you try not to like comfort yourself like for a week straight of just like binging on whatever you want. But like if like I'm having like a really bad day and the last thing I feel like doing is cooking a whole meal for myself, like I'll get my takeout and I'll feel good about it and be like, whatever, we'll get them next week.
Yeah.
Or whatever, next day, not next week.
One thing that has really helped me is journaling. It was hard for me to get into, but once I start, I can go on and on for an hour. Nothing like old-fashioned pen and paper.
Yeah, I think I haven't journaled in a very long time.
Yeah, I feel like I could probably really get into that, considering how much I'm just like,
you like to write things down.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, if you can like journal by like typing a journal, then by all means. But I feel like it's such a different thing to write it out, because you're like forming the words instead of just hitting keys,
Yeah. For me, I like to talk out my feelings.
Yeah.
So my
therapy.
Yeah, there's therapy. There's, getting on the phone with my friends and just like we both go in on like what's going on in each other's lives. Like those friends that you talk to like every like 2 weeks or whatever and you catch up. I love those conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, this podcast as well, not that I like am, telling every single thought that I have, but I feel like it's almost like an auditory, not a library, a diary of like how our lives have been going on. Like that's what YouTube was, and then now it's like the podcast.
The new age word vomit.
Honestly though.
Okay, and then the last post here is, yoga is definitely a great idea. I've actually been thinking about this lately. I need to brush up on my self-care. I want to do a once-a-week pampering night, in no particular order. File and shape nails and paint a new color.
I love
some new polishes.
My nails are fucked right now. I need to get... That's the next thing I need to get my control back on.
Yeah.
Because there was a while where my nails were great, and then I've just...
Right now, it's like your skincare, because you need to be working on them, because
oh my God,
you're just so dry.
It's so dry. We have a humidifier going right now, guys.
Honestly, it has to stay on, like, we have the windows closed, and it's on, like, all the time now, because it's so dry.
I didn't think about it, but Seattle has literally changed my skin, and it made it somehow even drier.
Yeah.
Like, who thought that could happen? It did.
It's wild.
And it's not even as cold in the winter. It's just the air itself.
There's no moisture at all.
Then they said after that, deep condition my dry ass hair with coconut oil.
Yes.
Apply face mask and moisturize. Cuddle cats, maybe before moisturizer.
True.
Shave legs. It's been a while. I'm single, but I enjoy treating myself to smooth legs.
Damn, I don't even do that.
Make some tea, watch a movie episode or something. I wish I had my 3DS to play Animal Crossing. And then they said also listen to Coffee with Rachel.
It's honestly, it's like crazy how... Because, like, I used to be the type of person that, like, I felt that shaving was a pampering thing. And, like, I do feel like, ooh, she's stepping out when I do. Yeah. But it's now, I'm, like, at the point where I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've shaved my legs this year. Isn't that crazy? I'm, like, the person that just does it, like, if I have an event and I'm not wearing pants. I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
A summer event, you're like, fine.
Same with bras. I really, like, I've embraced oh, my God, like... A few years ago, I was like, oh, you always have to look so presentable. And, like, there's a difference between being presentable and just being comfortable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
you can be presentable and comfortable.
That's my style and I never used to be like a I don't know, like a leggings kind of binge, and now I am. Like, I used to be like a tights and skirt.
I'm loving getting into, like, the fucking... like legging type pants too. They're fucking
I know, but
great.
You're dressed like you're wearing like a nice shirt today. Like, I don't know. I've just been a much more comfort, and not that like there's anything knocking the people that do still like get dressed, because when I was doing that, it was because it made me feel so good to like have those. Nothing felt better than like putting on like a pair of like tummy control fucking tights because then you're like whoop, and then you throw on like a high-waisted skirt and you just look so good. But now I find like I feel the most confident and comfortable in my high-waisted leggings, still the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, just a really cozy, like, jacket and scarf look. Like, that's my vibe.
I feel like my vibe is now just, like, pants and sweaters.
Yeah. You love your sweaters.
I love my sweaters. They're so fucking nice. And I try and wear them for as much of the year as I possibly can. Like,
yeah, because you have, like, a couple of sweaters that are, like, thinner.
Yes.
You know?
All right, so those were all the self-care things. So, you know, great ideas. You guys could all share your thoughts, too, if you're on Reddit.
Yeah.
And start up some other cool conversations, because it's just great to see that shit.
But honestly, my favorite thing to do is, like, just get into something either on my own, whether it's, like, a book or a craft and a show kind of combo, or getting into a game with you.
Yeah.
Where we're both, like, locked in.
I like to just get locked into a show and not be doing anything else. For me personally, just getting locked into the show, or also like just playing a game that might be like not the greatest game, but I can just like lose myself and not really have to think too hard.
Especially when you're playing a game, like you have to have your fucking hands there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So but if it's like something that's like a stupid like Titanfall or like Call of Duty kind of thing, and I don't really need to like think too hard about it.
But you're locked in.
But I'm locked in. It can like melt away hours. And,
that's me on The Sims.
Yeah.
There's no plot. I'm just putting up chairs.
Yeah, there's no plot. I'm just playing different matches. Like
I honestly feel like Twitch streaming has become another form of self-care for me, because we always have such great conversations, and I like hanging out with you guys, and I like spending time with everyone. Yeah. And then I'm doing something like chill, and it's just a nice time. Like, yeah. I mean, I just like playing video games. I'm so glad that like we, you know, like I found you and like you got me really into it. Because before that, I really didn't have a lot of people I was friends with that were super into video games.
Yeah.
And so it's been nice because I enjoy them.
I brought the magic of video games and Harry Potter to your world.
Yeah, and I brought, like, every food.
Yeah.
So we're good.
You brought fashion sense and speaking.
Serums and food, that's it. That's all she wrote. And I feel like I gave you dry skin. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure it happened. Oh, we actually made a fucking revelation the other day that I wanted to talk about. And you know how people always ask you, like, oh, like, what do you argue about? Like, do you guys argue?
Oh my god, I know you're like...
You know, like, people always ask couples that. Okay, we figured it out. The one thing that is so weird about us as, like, a couple...
Can guarantee an argument between us.
When we make pancakes. We fight every time we make pancakes. Why?
Because it never turns out the way you want to. We never have the right pan to make it. It just like is stressful.
Either it's like you're being messy and I'm being too anal about you making a mess, because you're like, oh, well, we're baking, like I'm making a mess, and I'm like, I'm not into that. Or the batter's not turning out right and we're on edge about it. The pan, and then like I have no idea, but we always are at each other's, like, throats.
I can't think of a time where we made pancakes and we weren't fighting.
And, like, it turned out good.
Yeah.
So now we're done. We're going to go out for pancakes, and it's great.
Yeah, because I love myself some pancakes, but we ain't making them here.
No, it's so weird. Like, do you guys have any of those things? Like, if you're in a relationship, like, is there, like, one setting...
It's
and
just
that's
a really
so random.
niche, random thing that causes a fight.
Yeah, it can even be like, I mean, maybe like if it's like a video game that like you guys cannot play together because you always fight. I don't think we have that.
No, I mean, we did have some arguments over Super Mario 3D World, but like that's just like
that
the nature of the game.
We knew that it was tense. Like
we knew going into it that there was gonna be some tense moments.
Yeah, but like I can't think of a game that like we could not even play because we would fight so much about it.
No, I can't either.
Yeah, because like, I would say maybe Surgeon Simulator, because like this one time we were streaming it and we could not fucking beat this one level, and you could tell that we were both like had it with each other because one of us kept fucking up.
Yeah.
And then I think you said like the game glitched.
Oh, what are you saying? That I was the one fucking up all the time, huh?
Listen, the game did not glitch.
I
and
stand
now,
by my statement. I stand by it.
It's so funny because now if like he fucks up or I fuck up, I'll just be like, haha, I glitched. Like in life now, I dropped something or like he cut his finger off, you know? He's like, ha, I glitched. The mandolin slicer glitched.
Yeah,
you know?
glitched. Speaking of which, my thumb is one whole piece again.
Thank God.
It's looking pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
That's amazing. You'll finally be able to wipe your ass with that hand again.
It's been a struggle, guys. That's been the worst part. Is like using my left hand.
Because it's your right hand, isn't it?
Yeah. Like,
yikes.
Use your non-dominant hand, and it's an interesting experience.
I'm not really here for that.
Okay, so why don't we just do a couple of questions?
Yeah, binge. I'm out of coffee. I'm sad.
Oh no. I'm going to go to Patreon, patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel if you want to help support the show for the Binge Bunch questions. Okay, first question from Patreon is from Allie McGregor, who said, "Hey yo, lovelies. Hope you and the chunks are doing okay after this clusterfuck of a week. Ugh. I was wondering if you had any advice for living with a roommate who you really goddamn dislike. Oof. I have anxiety and struggle to leave my room when they're home because they make me feel so crap."
I would say, I hope you have a television or a computer in your room. You know?
I know that that's just like a shitty situation because like it's your home, but you're not exactly feeling comfortable.
Because we had this in our first apartment.
Yeah.
And we like were never in the common room because
we
of
were
it.
always in our room.
And I mean that's what we did. And we also did spend a lot of time at other people's apartments as well.
Yeah. But when we were at home, it was 99% of the time like there. And if we weren't there, it was just like in the kitchen to make food quick. Like
yeah. I mean, honestly, you could be petty, but it's not even petty, but, like, you could just have fucking headphones in and be, like, listening to shit while you're, like, cooking or whatever you have to be doing. Like, if you really just don't want to be bothered by them at all, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the only thing you really can do is, like, do as much, like, spending a lot of time, like, outside of your apartment and also, like, diligently looking for your next replacement.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. If they're doing something in the house that's, like, you want to confront and, like, have, you know, like, a roommate talk about, like, you could do that if you, like, if it's something that's really bothering you and you feel confident enough to, like, have that sit-down conversation. Yeah.
But you gotta do it, like, I've had, like, roommate spats where it's just, like, they just come to you and start yelling, and it's, like, it would be so much better if you just, like, came to the person and be like, hey, can we just talk about some shit? And be like, so this is just, like, in a calm way. Just be like, hey, like, this is going on, and I was wondering if, like, we could, like, just discuss this, you know, if it's, like, bills or... you know, I don't know, noise or something. Like, I don't know what the exact issue would be, but...
just don't bring up a bad bill on a roommate's birthday after a great day of going out and doing things.
Oh, God.
That's just a general...
started. I forgot that was on my birthday. Yeah, and we had, like, all those people over because we were having, like, a birthday party, and that was the night that we decided to have a roommate meeting. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't...
Wait until you know that they're, like, not trying to have a birthday party.
Angela Sue said, Rachel, do you use satin pillows for your hair and skin? Wondering if I should invest in some.
I want to, because I know it's supposed to be good. I just haven't. I also don't know if I trust myself with silk. Because I drink coffee in bed.
Do you have to hand wash them then with like vinegar in cold water, like not put them in the machine?
I'm sure there's a way to wash things delicately, but yeah, I would probably hand wash that.
Yeah, because like you have that one face mask that's...
Yeah, I had a silk eye mask, which I don't use anymore because it got gross from just like sleeping with it for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Even though I was washing it all the time. But yeah, I don't know. But I have heard that it's like great for smoothing your hair, and also like it's anti-aging, and it's like you're not going to sweat as much. Like there's a lot that it can benefit, especially if you're like a second day hair, third day hair kind of person. So, I don't know.
Really embracing that not washing the hair a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Both of us. Like,
duh.
I find that my hair styles best on my second day.
Yeah.
You know? It's great.
Me too.
I love it.
It depends. I actually prefer my hair, like, after it air dries and I've actually put in the products that I need.
See, like, I find that I can't, get my volume if I have it right after I've washed my hair.
Like, I like my natural waves after it air dries, but if I were to try and curl it, it would be weird. Yeah. And I would never even try to, like, straighten my hair unless I, like, blow it dry straight first, because it won't even work. I honestly just don't wear my hair straight because it's not meant to be straight on my head, and it always ends up, like, never being perfectly straight, and I always just get so frustrated that, like, something is still curling a little bit, and then I just curl the whole thing. My life.
Okay, from our Reddit page, we have, would either of you be interested in a Quidditch Through the Ages movie or, like, fake documentary? I know there's going to be, like, 4 or 5 Fantastic Beasts, but I would love if they added some of the Quidditch stuff, although I keep hearing rumors of a prequel series that they could add it, and they could add it there. Prequel series?
Oh.
I
haven't heard about that.
I haven't heard about that. I mean, Fantastic Beasts is a prequel series, but... that would be really cool, though. It's a great idea for, like, the Quidditch Through the Ages to have it, like, not a mockumentary, but, like, just, like, a documentary style. That would be a really funny way to do that.
I would say I would be interested in any kind of prequel, but the idea of a fake documentary about it is so intriguing. Yeah. And they definitely haven't done that yet before. That's so funny.
Okay, and then the last question is going to be, Rachel, what's the weirdest shit you've done in The Sims? One time I made a guy have 50 kids, and some of them were ghost babies because I made him fuck the ghosts.
You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. Fuck. I would say, besides the, like, death basement that we talked about on the show before, where we had, like, I made a haunted mansion, and then I had, like, a room that we were trapping. We would throw parties at this mansion, and then trap people in a room so that, like, we would have ghosts in the lot,
like,
so that it looked really
ghosts.
Cool. Probably that, or, what's, like, the weirdest thing I've done besides that?
Because, I mean, I feel like I thought
that was the most, like... thought out that I've done, because I typically am like, I design the houses and stuff, but I've definitely, like, killed Sims and all that good shit where you're just like, there's a Sim that you're just over. I also, like, don't age my Sims if that's fucked up, but, like, I always am constantly, like, making sure that they don't get old, you know what I mean?
Basically like vampires. Like.
Yeah, but because, like, they change, like, everything about the Sim, like the way that they act and everything too when they get older, so I'm like, please, like, I don't care if they're just like,
is there anybody out there that has played Sims entirely as it's meant to be played, where you start off with the family that you make and then you don't do any money cheats or anything, and you put them in the shitty house, and then you don't do, like, you just go through the entire game from, like, young to, like, they're all old and shit, like, just doing it how you're supposed to.
And decorating the house with the means that you actually have.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played it like that.
No. It's fun, I guess. Maybe.
It just takes a lot of time. So
it does, because, like, the days have to elapse.
Yeah.
And especially, like, in the older games where, like, when you went to work, like, you couldn't play with your Sim anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, if you don't have the get to work pack, like, you don't. They're just gone, girl, And then you're just sitting there watching the time lapse.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. But, yeah, I've never played it like that. That's so funny.
All right, well, I guess that'll be the end of the show there, guys.
All right.
So sorry for being a little bit late.
Yeah.
But,
and, we're not having one on Thursday, too, so we're just,
We're fucking up all over the place.
All right, so we'll see you guys again on Sunday. Binches, get ready. We're about to binge it up.
But yeah, we love you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Binchos, we are going off the fly because we have had a busy week and we're just
doing it. So let's start off with Nicole Dowling, who is watching Downton Abbey like we are right now, and it's great.
It's fabulous. Sammy Jessam is just upset enough.
Kayla Harding is having a hard time opening a jar of pickles.
Always. Alicia Schreiner is getting a lease on a new apartment. Alicia.
Getcha. Bailey Lynn is having too much lint on their shirt and just can't seem to get it all off.
Jackie Goldfarb just got a new goldfish.
Sloan Nolan is visiting Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital.
I don't even know what the name of it is at this point.
Who knows?
Sarah Booth is saying hello to Bootsy.
Who's Bootsy? We don't know.
We don't have
Who
to
is she?
know.
Allison Sense is
very stingy about certain candle scents.
Oh. Hunter Curtis is hunting for the perfect set of pajamas for this holiday season.
Megan Rackley is at Nordstrom Rack buying some things.
Because that's just a great time. Kate Convery is having a conversation with their Uber driver, something I don't like doing.
It's fine. Taylor Collins is calling all cats because meow.
Emma Corbeil is a big fan of Emma Watson.
Yeah. Heather Ann is
anticipating a great gift from the gift exchange.
I hope so. Sloan Fuller is full of shit.
Angelica Feliz is trying to catch a flea off of a villager in Animal Crossing.
Joni Duggan, you're a newbie.
Hey, how
you
doing?
are jonesing for the first round of binge time.
Juanita Cara, please tell us if we say anybody's names wrong, is
getting a new car.
Annie Wynn is
winning
this game of Monopoly.
Yes. Danielle Manus is mainly interested in arts.
Cassandra Lee is making one of those fun, like, multicolored sand art things that you make at, like, the boardwalk.
Yo, I fucking love them. Emma Nygren
is actually the Grinch. The Grinch.
That stole Binchmas.
That's a fucking stretch.
Courtney Hall is collecting quarters. Get it? Quarters.
Oh, okay,
Quarters.
I get you. Becca Jansen is
jam-packed full of fun.
Angela Sue is just walking around saying "Sue."
Sue. Michelle North is actually running a fan blog for North
Face.
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
Erin Bray
is still into Aaron Carter.
Whoa.
Jada Goshi is
collecting different jade pieces. Because
duh.
Maya Elizabeth. Whoa, chill.
You need to chill.
You need to. Is thinking is actually miles away from their home. Get home.
Ishbel Mendez is mending somebody's broken arm because they're a doctor.
Whoa. Talia Miller is milling about on the farms, just picking up grain.
Kat Vallejos is visiting a cat cafe for the first time, and it's great.
Someone should let me know how they are, because I've never been to one.
Yeah, I want to know, actually.
Margarita is marred by the shame of cheating on a test.
Oh my god. Whoa. Avery Labelson is really into Jackson Avery on Grey's Anatomy. I'm just into Grey's right now. I don't know.
Daisy Blossom Dottie is
just wanting the flowers to blossom. You really just don't like the fall and winter.
Emily Lewis is losing their mind over this week's episode of Coffee with Crachel.
Chloe Archer is trying to be Katniss Everdeen and practicing their archery.
Anthony Hood is anticipating a great Gilmore Girls revival.
Aren't we all? Mariah Hanna is
handing the chunks a nice catnip mouse.
Elizabeth Holbrook is just paddling down a brook.
Babbling.
Yes.
Jennifer Habgood has seen a lot of good in the world lately. That's surprising.
Madison Greer is
green with envy because someone got to see Fantastic Beasts before them.
Oh my god. Madison Wolfe is
actually watching The Wolf of Wall Street, and wow, that takes a lot out of you. Honestly, that's one of like those movies that you can only watch once every 5 years.
Yeah. Megan McNally is trading McDonald's instead for some Wendy's.
Whoa, crazy. Skylar Medley is looking up to the sky to see the big supermoon.
Oh my god, today? Yeah, that was, yeah.
No, I think it's Monday.
I don't fucking know when it is. Honestly, I should know, though. Megan Preyes is praying that there will be snow on Christmas because that's just always like a fun scene.
Corey Springfield is courting a new friend.
No.
Ooh.
Ilka is
kablamo. Wow, you just set off an explosion. Ilka kablamo. Like, okay, listen, we got one name here.
Jax is
saying "fuck you, Apple. I want my iPhone jack back."
Oh,
or headphone.
Yeah.
iPhone jack.
Yeah. Nicole Allen is working in the coal mines because you're a miner.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Courtney White is not a fan of white chocolate. Okay.
Rude.
Honestly, I don't know if I am really either.
Bridget Carey Davis is carrying a 30-pound turkey home, and it's a struggle.
Whoa. Jennifer Cornwell is thinking, well, this corn's not enough.
Sophia Cock is getting cocky because their Christmas tree is decked out to the nines.
Ash Roselle is Ashley Furniture Home Store.
Okay. Jackie Burkhart is
more like Burnt Heart. Oh. You have been fucking jaded.
Oh my god, Jay Degoshi, what are you doing?
Yo.
Beth Fonseca is really fond of
having second chances.
Okay. Jackie Bergiulio is buying a new jacket from ASOS, so the one Rachel got me, and it's very nice.
Thanks. Christina Contreras is like, I'm not gonna watch Grey's Anatomy until Christina comes back.
That's a good call. Catherine Simpson is not simply having a wonderful Christmas time. You're actually having
It's not even Christmas yet, and you're already not into it.
Simply having a wonderful Hanukkah time. How about that?
Whoa! Marlene Naj is leaning towards getting a new bed.
Ian Murphy, not murmuring this time, Ian, all right?
He's paying a fee.
To
the man.
The man.
Whoa. Rebecca O'Donnell is ordering a new pair of shoes.
Kendall Berg is
burying
a time capsule.
Whoa. I should do one of those sometime.
Allie McGregor is
always going to love you.
Megan Grilly is
grill it up and nice to lap.
Chloe Killip is killing time by just watching more Gilmore Girls.
Taco Roach is talking to a roach, and it's something else.
How are you doing that? Cassandra Buckout is
making a sand castle at the beach.
Why are you doing that in the middle of wintertime?
I don't know, because there's an equator, bitch, and there's different locations in the world. Listen.
Haley Cadwalder is catching a nice cod to hang on your wall.
Oh my god. Camellia Malky is wearing a cameo.
Oh, cami?
No, a camo. That's what I meant.
Oh my god.
Cameo.
Where are you? We can't see you.
Yeah.
Maddie Pullman is...
couldn't be more of a polar opposite from the rest of the Beach Bonches, but we love you just the same.
Amanda Marie is reaching out to a long-lost friend.
Whoa. Allison Francois is being coy about what they got for Christmas this year. Caitlin Whalen's favorite character from Lost was Kate.
Oh.
Whoa.
Cody Robinson is...
coding, because that's your major.
Perfect.
Profession.
Lauren Siobhan is shivering while they're out picking a Christmas tree to chop down.
Sarah Seaman is seeing eye to eye with Ian Murphy, which honestly, that's a task. You thought you were safe, Ian.
Dana Daly is a big fan of Daily Bumps.
Yeah. Megan Wilson is willing to bet that this podcast couldn't go one episode without talking about Cats, Gilmore Girls, or Taco Road.
Claire Wood is a big fan of Applewood, not so much of Cedarwood.
Whoa. Would you believe that?
Kelly Adams is adamant on not using a Keurig machine.
Whoa. Anna Hernandez is answering some telephones at a hotline.
Jenna Gordonier is way too near to a
gorgeous afternoon.
That makes no sense.
Sasha Smith is softly painting a beautiful portrait.
Sarah is scared of
Squeezy when he looks at you a certain way.
He can be intimidating.
Vlyn and Drew are drewing inspiration from lots of different television shows.
Bridget Dubin is, really
making makeup dubes.
Oh, Hillary Gay.
Game over for Hillary,
Oh, my God.
Because you lost this round of Pac-Man.
Mackenzie Knight.
Thinking about the night bus from Harry Potter. I hit Chris because I was like, damn, I know shit. Rachel
Evans is eventually going to be like, hey, why don't you guys make a list?
Why do you guys drag me each week? That's... Alright, so the rest of the binches, we got Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross, or, ooh, gross, it's Sylvia. Just kidding.
Stephanie Oliver.
Or Olives. We love you. And we got Allie Malone, who is never going to watch Home Alone because Donald Trump's in it.
What?
He has like a cameo.
Oh, really?
It might be in the second one. I don't know.
Kathleen Wynne is
just hoping that
is winning in our hearts.
Yeah, pretty much. And we got Rose Barnett, who is wearing a nice rose barrette.
Oh, snipped.
That was a snitched double.
All right, so thank you guys so much for listening. Again, we will not be having an episode on Thursday because it's our anniversary and we're taking the day off.
Because we're gross.
So we'll be back next Sunday, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And if you were a part of the gift exchange, you'll get your assignment before the next episode of the podcast. So you should expect that at the end of this coming week.
Yeah, so definitely keep checking your email. And we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. But we'll be on streams probably.
Yeah, definitely streaming.
All right. Bye.